Mathematical word problem solving is an important topic at the elementary level in most countries because word problem solving is a bridge related to real-life experience and mathematics. However, word problem solving is a difficult mathematical skill for teaching and learning. This story will tell us how mathematics teachers teach word problem solving in different countries, in China and US. In some international mathematical tests, most items of these tests are word problem solving. However, researchers found that there is a big gap on mathematical achievement between Asian students and US students. Some researchers argued that teachers' knowledge and instruction of mathematics is a fundamental prerequisite for student achievement. Therefore, it is necessary to explore how teachers teach word problem solving in the classroom in Asian countries just like China and US. That might lead to different students' mathematical achievements. In this story, I will introduce how mathematics teachers teach word problem solving in China and US from knowledge, representation, and solution. Since China and US has different mathematical educational tradition and system, there are a lot of difference about how to teach word problem in mathematical classroom. At first, the classroom culture is different. Chinese mathematics teachers tended to teach the whole class in the same way, and the students paid more attention to listening and practicing. However, in the US classroom, the mathematics teachers would like to apply group teaching and emphasize the students to learn in group works. For the mathematics knowledge, Chinese teachers had a solid content knowledge on mathematics. They spent more time on explaining mathematical concepts in teaching, and writing down important points on the blackboard to make students know the key points in this lesson. However, their US peers spend less time to develop mathematical content knowledge to students in teaching. They tended to let students understand the mathematical knowledge of word problem in group works. For representation, Chinese teachers were used to depend on simple diagram and language explanation to deliver knowledge of a word problem. But US teachers, they had plentiful pedagogical knowledge than their Chinese peers. They are good at representing knowledge and procedure of word problem solving in different ways, like manipulatives, diagram, concrete objects, and pictures to help students understand mathematical knowledge. For the teaching strategy, Chinese and US teachers followed different teaching sequences of solving word problem. Chinese teachers integrated subject matter knowledge, student, goals, and curriculum in one lesson. They followed certain logical steps from proposing word problem, analyzing and explaining problem, solving problem, practicing, and concluding some rules. Most U.S. teachers, they followed the sequence from proposing word problem, concrete representation, and solving word problem. For the solution, Chinese teachers usually provided one way to solve a problem, but U.S. teachers used several representations and solutions for the same word problem. This story displays how different Chinese mathematics teachers and their U.S. peers teach word problem solving in the classroom. It reflected the cultural and educational difference in mathematics education field. It also implied that how we can learn from each other and explore different effective teaching strategies to improve students' mathematics learning and achievement.